Air crashes are one of the most scariest and deadliest crashes of all time. And if someone captures a video or a picture of an air crash, it's even more scary to watch. Now, most of the videos on the internet are either before or after the crash and are rarely captured during the crash. Other videos you might see of an aircraft crashing on the ground will be a simulation generated by a designer just to give us the taste of the crash and make it more of a nail-biting thriller. And lucky for you, we've made a compilation of these videos. So here are the 10 most terrifying air crash videos of all time. Number 10. Mountain Close Call. Number 10 is the Mountain Close Call. In this gripping dramatization, we see a passenger plane flying through a mountainous region, expertly navigating the difficult terrain. However, things take a terrifying turn when the plane collides with a towering mountain peak. The skilled pilot makes a daring maneuver, banking the plane sharply to the left in a heart-stopping moment. The plane misses the mountain peak by a few feet, averting a potentially disastrous collision. The plane continues its journey safely, thanks to the pilot's expertise and quick thinking, leaving the passengers and crew with an unforgettable experience. The Mountain Close Call is a testament to the skill of pilots who navigate treacherous terrain and demonstrates modern aircraft's incredible resilience. Number 9. Foggy Fears. Foggy Fears, a terrifying simulation of a passenger plane's approach and landing in near-zero visibility conditions, is ranked at number 9. Flying through dense fog is one of the most difficult scenarios a pilot can face, and this reenactment captures the situation's intense drama. The pilots rely heavily on their instruments as the plane prepares to descend, trusting the readings as their eyes in the shrouded sky. The fog is so thick that even the runway lights are obscured, making visual confirmation of the plane's position relative to the landing strip impossible. Tensions in the cockpit are high as the pilots communicate with air traffic control and receive precise guidance to align the plane with the runway. The passengers are tense, knowing that the landing will necessitate extraordinary skill and precision from the flight crew. The pilot maintains an unwavering focus on the instrument landing system, which provides critical information for a safe landing. Finally, the plane's wheels touch down smoothly on the runway, and passengers and crew breathe a sigh of relief. Number 8. The Water Landing Wonder. At number 8, we have the adrenaline-pumping reenactment titled The Water Landing Wonder. Every passenger's worst nightmare is a mid-flight emergency with nowhere to land. In this terrifying scenario, a passenger plane suffers a critical malfunction while flying over the open ocean, forcing the pilots to make an emergency water landing. The drama unfolds as the pilots realize that landing is out of the question. They inform the passengers and crew of the impending water landing and calmly initiate emergency procedures. Every second counts as the plane descends toward the sea. To maximize the chances of a successful landing, the pilots carefully manage the aircraft's speed and angle of descent. Passengers brace themselves for impact, clutching their loved ones and hoping for the best. The pilot skillfully touches down on the water, keeping the plane level and controlled in an incredible moment. The impact creates a water spray, and the plane stops on the ocean's surface. Number 7. Turbulence Terror. Number 7 on the list is the spine-chilling reenactment titled Turbulence Terror. Severe turbulence is one of the most terrifying experiences for passengers and crew alike, and this dramatization captures the tension and fear that can arise during such an event. The weather suddenly worsens as the plane passes through a stormy region. Strong gusts of wind rock the plane, causing it to shake violently. As the turbulence worsens, passengers are jolted in their seats and overhead compartments rattle. The flight crew reacts quickly, with the pilot instructing everyone to fasten their seatbelts and stay seated. The flight attendants reassure passengers calmly, allowing them to maintain their composure despite the tense situation. The turbulence finally subsides after several heart-stopping minutes, and the plane emerges into clearer skies. The passengers and crew exhale a sigh of relief, grateful for the skill and expertise that safely got them through the ordeal. Number 6. The Runway Run-In. Number 6 on the list is the suspenseful reenactment titled The Runway Run-In. Airports are bustling hubs of activity, and with so many planes taking off and landing, ground traffic coordination is critical. This riveting simulation shows a runway near collision and the quick actions that saved the day. We can see two planes as we zoom in on the action, one preparing for takeoff and the other taxiing to its gate after landing. The runway is clear and air traffic control permits the first plane to begin its takeoff roll. When air traffic control alerts them, the pilots of both planes react with lightning speed. On takeoff, the plane executes a high-speed abort, using maximum brakes and reverse thrust to come to a stop. At the same time, the taxiing plane quickly exits the runway, clearing the path. A potential collision is narrowly avoided due to the pilot's quick reflexes and clear communication with air traffic controllers. Normal operations resume after the planes are safely redirected. Number 5. The Engine Failure Fright. Number 5 is a heart-pounding reenactment titled The Engine Failure Fright. Mechanical reliability is critical in aviation, but unexpected malfunctions can occur even with rigorous maintenance and inspections. In this gripping dramatization, we see a flight crew respond bravely to a sudden engine failure. All appears to be well as the plane soars high above the clouds. Passengers watch in-flight entertainment while flight attendants serve refreshments. However, the peace is about to be shattered by an unexpected turn of events. The pilots carefully manage the plane's speed and angle of descent as it approaches the runway, knowing that precision is essential for a safe landing. Passengers brace for impact, trusting the flight crew's capable hands. The plane lands safely on the runway with a gentle touchdown, and emergency vehicles rush to its aid. The passengers and crew flee quickly and calmly, relieved to be back on solid ground. Number 4. The Mid-Air Fire Scare. Number 4 is an intense reenactment titled The Mid-Air Fire Scare. Few things are more terrifying than the threat of fire on an aircraft, and this dramatic simulation takes us through the harrowing experience of a mid-air fire emergency and the flight crew's heroic efforts to ensure everyone's safety. The flight attendants detect a small fire in one of the overhead compartments and respond with precision and speed. They fight the fire with fire extinguishers while reassuring passengers and maintaining order in the cabin. The pilots declare an emergency in the cockpit and request an immediate diversion to the nearest airport. As they descend, they prioritize getting the plane safely to the ground and out of harm's way. A potentially disastrous situation is averted thanks to the flight crew's quick thinking, teamwork, and expertise. The mid-air fire scare is a powerful reminder of the critical role that training and preparation play in ensuring air travel safety. Number 3. The Lightning Strike Shock. Number 3 is the electrifying reenactment titled The Lightning Strike Shock. Lightning is a powerful natural force, and when it strikes an aircraft in mid-flight, the results can be both breathtaking and terrifying. Join us as we witness the breathtaking moment when a plane is struck by lightning and the flight crew's calm response. Passengers feel a mix of excitement and apprehension as the plane navigates the turbulent weather. Everyone is kept informed and reassured by the flight crew, who reminds them of the aircraft's robust design and safety features. The pilots maintain their cool in the cockpit. They quickly assess the aircraft systems, ensuring that all functions are normal and that no damage has occurred. As the flight crew announces that everything's under control and that the plane is designed to withstand lightning strikes, the passengers sigh. The flight continues smoothly, leaving the storm behind and entering clear skies. Number 2. The Lost Control Crisis. At number 2, we have the enthralling reenactment titled The Lost Control Crisis. A passenger plane experiences a sudden loss of stability in this heart-stopping scenario, putting it in jeopardy. Join us as we witness the pilot's valiant efforts to regain control of the aircraft and guide it to safety. The plane experiences unexpected turbulence, causing it to pitch and roll violently. Passengers in their seats are jolted and loose items are tossed around the cabin. Pilots work hard in the cockpit to assess the situation and stabilize the aircraft. They quickly identify the problem, which is a malfunction in the flight control system, and take manual control of the plane. The pilot regains control of the plane, steadying it and guiding it through the turbulent air with steel nerves and remarkable skill. As the plane resumes its smooth flight, passengers and crew members breathe a collective sigh of relief. Number 1. The Miracle Glide. Finally, at number 1 is the breathtaking reenactment titled The Miracle Glide. When an engine fails completely, a pilot's skill and quick thinking are tested. Join us as we witness an incredible feat of airmanship and the incredible determination to bring passengers and crew to safety in the face of overwhelming odds. An unthinkable situation occurs as the plane cruises high above the ground. Both engines of the plane failed unexpectedly, leaving the plane without power. The cockpit is filled with alerts, and the pilots assess the gravity of the situation quickly. With no engines, the plane glides, gradually descending towards the ground. The pilot realizes that flying to an airport is not an option. Instead, they must locate a suitable landing site and perform an unpowered landing, also known as a dead stick landing. The plane miraculously lands, gliding smoothly across the field and coming to a safe stop, with the hearts of passengers and crew pounding. Everyone on board is unharmed, and the evacuation is quick and orderly. Thank you for stopping by to watch. Please subscribe to the channel and post your video recommendations in the comments area if you'd like us to do more films like this.